Hi, today we're going to perform an installation of a product called Security Removable Media Manager from Squadra Technologies. To start the installation, we'll go to the Squadra Technologies homepage. On the main menu bar, select Download. Provide our user information. And on the main download page, you see there's 4 hyperlinks. The first 2 are the product, 64-bit, 32-bit. The third hyperlink is the administration guide, which we recommend you download and use during the installation. And the fourth hyperlink contains some additional features and utilities that you can use during large-scale deployment and just normal use of the product. So I'm on a Windows 7 64-bit system. And let's go ahead and extract the file we just downloaded from the site. And you can see now that we have a Windows installation file. And we can double click that. Click Run. And just walk through the installation, choosing all the defaults. Once the installation is completed, we can go into the Windows operating system computer management interface. And you can see that we now have secRMM installed underneath the system tools. This interface allows us to perform configuration operations on the product. In addition to the computer management interface, we now have a secRMM event log in the event viewer. And you can see, in fact, that during the installation, I already had a removable media device inserted, and we can see it here. So if I remove the device, we in fact get an offline event, and I'll go ahead and put it back in. And the device doesn't have any data on it right now, and that's what we'll go ahead and do for our demo. So I have a subfolder here with some important files on it, and I'm going to go ahead and copy one of those files to the USB stick. And what we want to see here is in fact that we got an event saying that there was a write operation to the device, and the device itself is on the F drive. We have all the information about the volume, the manufacturer description, and the serial number, and the model number. We have the name of the target file. We have the name of the source file, including the size of that file and the last time it was written to. We have the user information, in other words, who performed the write operation, and also what program was used. Let's go ahead and perform another write operation from a DOS window this time. What I want to point out here is you'll notice we were able to record exactly the command that the end user issued and what directory they were in when they issued that command. Now that the product's installed, you can see that given the two base operating system components, i.e. the event viewer and the computer management interface, we can control secRMM. You can also control secRMM using scripting. So the product is 100% scriptable. And we ship the scripts in a subdirectory named admin utils. These can be wired into various automation operations that you might need to perform in your data center. We ship them all as VB scripts. You can use PowerShell or JScript or even .NET language to control the product. Now, writing to the Windows event log has many advantages, and in fact, Microsoft Operations Manager can collect data through the event logs just as well as all the other systems management products on the market today. But as a human, if I want to view the secRMM data, looking at it in the event log is a little bit cumbersome. So we provide what we call the secRMM Excel Add-In, and you can see that we extend the ribbon, the Excel ribbon, to perform secRMM operations. That includes doing configuration on the product, as you saw in the MMC console, and also to collect the data. So in my data source, I'm going to get the data from the secRMM event log. And we have a real small demo here with only 5 records. Here you can filter the data based on the event types that secRMM generates, but you're not limited to that. You can use regular Excel filtering on any one of the columns. And you can see we can look at the data, what I would call horizontally in the spreadsheet itself, or we can look at it vertically and walk through the records, looking at them one by one. On top of that, I can get data in real time. So I can have my secRMM Excel spreadsheet open, and if I click Receive New Events, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and, for this demo, I'll just pull the USB device out and keep your eye on the spreadsheet, and you'll see that, in fact, we'll get an offline event coming in real time. The other thing we want to point out about the product is using Microsoft Event Forwarding, you can install an add-on product called secRMM Central that will be a central repository for all the secRMM event data. So, for example, if you have 1,000 computers in your environment, you can pick one of those computers, install secRMM Central, and then all the secRMM data from all 1,000 computers will be forwarded into this central repository. Utilizing the archiving capabilities of the event log, you can archive this data. And lastly, on top of all of this, you can use Microsoft Operations Manager. secRMM comes with a management pack, and you can have the secRMM data forwarded to the Operations Manager runtime database and data warehouse. So I hope I've provided you with a good introduction to the product, and if you have any questions, please contact Squadra Technologies. Thank you and have a good day.